Welcome. You're all welcome. Welcome to Hey Dig'em Network Studios. Paid cash. King round here. I go by the name of DiGDemetrice. Diggy Boy. D-I-G. DiGDemetrice. Hey Dig'em. However you want to rock that. But check this out. I came through the drop. You know what I'm saying? Drop that work for real. You know, first and foremost, I wish everybody the best in whatever they doing to get to wherever they trying to go. Do what you got to do. Just be safe, stay free. But at the end of the day, America was built on corruption. So don't let them fool you like you are corrupt for doing what you got to do. Just do what you got to do, because nobody cares, right? America don't care. They would lock a drug dealer up for selling drugs, but the drug dealer pay taxes too. At the same time, they sell drugs, they sell cigarettes, they sell drugs, they sell alcohol. They do the same thing as drug dealers do, and that's a fact. All right. First topic of operation, real brief. Yo, the Terrence Crawford and Canelo fight. I'm gonna give my brief thoughts on that real quick, and my thoughts is simple and brief. Crawford fought a masterpiece. I've been into boxing my whole life. I heard a couple of critics say that they showed the little punch that the couple good solid punches that Canelo got off Crawford, and they thoughts was Crawford was scared to go blow for blow with Canelo because he knows Canelo would have mauled him. That's what a boxing critic said. Oscar De La Hoya said that. First and foremost, Oscar De La Hoya dressed up like a woman on his spare time. That's another conversation. Second, you could tell he was just hating on Crawford, because at the end of the day, it ain't about standing with somebody and going blow for blow to see who can beat each other up the worst, going blow for blow. The thing is, not let you fight your fight. And he knows that. The goal is to make you fight my fight. If I fight your fight, you might win. And if you could get me to fight your fight, you might win. But if I get you to fight my fight, you're not going to beat me. So they can say what they want, but Crawford fought a masterpiece. He was a class act, gave the man his belts back, and moved on with the bag. And I respect Crawford for that. I do want to see him fight again, though. I do want to see him fight somebody else. Like, I do want to see Crawford get into another fight. So shout out to Crawford for his win. Dame Dash, man, I watched the interview today. Dame Dash on the Breakfast Club. This is a hip hop and culture event podcast. So that's what we on. Hip hop, our culture, events, and life, and information, and knowledge. Fuck is you niggas talking about? So Dame Dash, I watched the Breakfast Club interview today, and they gave Dame Dash a hard time, but at the end of the day, you gotta respect the hustler like Dame Dash. Dame Dash keeps going. We witnessed this man go through everything, and Dame Dash never stopped, never quit, never gave up, kept working. You see his flaws, you see they talk about him, they dog him out, they put his business out, they talk about how he didn't do this right, didn't do that right, bankruptcy, broke, had to sell this, couldn't buy this, taxes, lawyers, lawsuits, and Dame Dash keep on grinding, keep on rising, and they keep on hustling. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect what this man resilience towards what they put him through. He won't stop, and I respect it. And at the end of the day, man, you always gotta look at things like why do they give him such a hard time, but they give his ex-business partner, they don't give him none of these hard times, right? You don't hear nothing bad about some of his past business partners, and it ain't like that they not doing nothing bad, but you would have to wonder why they treat his other business partners so well, right? He's invited to everything. Everybody love him. He shakes everybody's hands. Everybody smile in his face. Anything he do, they push it under the rug. They don't let it get out. It gets settled. It get quiet. It get wiped out. They don't talk about his. It ain't like he ain't having no challenges. It's just that when you one of the good old guys, that you in the club where they keep everything quiet and they don't talk about your mishaps, and you invited everywhere, but your friend ain't, your other business partner's not invited, but you invited everywhere. You can come to this MMAs, you can come to this festival, you can come to this award show, you can come to this gathering, you can come to this gala, you can come to this performance, you can come do all this and all this, and it's handshakes and smiles and all love for this one. But then they try to give this one a hard time, and when it be like that, you got to really read between the lines. It's pretty much self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? One guy looked at like the golden guy, the golden ticket, and the other guy gets all of the turmoil and all of the challenges. I don't rock with it, because it's always something with it. And it's a reason why they look at him like one of the good old guys and try to paint Dame Dash out to be the devil. So, much respect to Dame Dash, bro. Keep grinding. I see that. I see it, bro. You know, I respect that a lot, because we see what they tried to put you through versus your other business partners or whatever. That's that with that. All right, so boom. I don't know if I really, the situation about the guy that got, of course, it happened like in front of the world, so it's there. I mean, so the guy that lost his life in front of the college, whatever. In front of the students at the college or whatever. I'm gonna keep it short and brief on that. I had been watching some of his debates, like some of his videos and debates been in my history for months. I had been watching them for like maybe on TikTok for like a year or two now, maybe about 2 years on TikTok or whatever. And I pretty much watched him for the IQ. It's like he on Adderall. The way he just be alert and answering the question before they even finish and answering. I ain't saying that I disagree with 99% of the things he said. That's just me personally. I disagree with 99% of the things dude said. And but I still watched his debates based off the IQ and the intellect. Like, I'm a fan of IQ and intellect, so I still watch the debates for that. But at the end of the day, I see a lot of the people who followed him, believed in him, and listened to him are blaming another race of people for making their comments after what happened to him. So my advice to those people would be to next time you get some spare time on your hands or whatever, or you ain't doing too much, Google people imitating Trayvon Martin laying in the road, shot. And what you're going to see is a group of people laying down on the ground with Skittles and an Arizona tea, imitating Trayvon Martin's shooting. Next time y'all get some spare time on y'all hands, Google people teasing and imitating George Floyd for being killed in the middle of the road. You're going to see a group of people, like Google this, you're going to see a group of people posing with their knee on another person's neck, imitating the murder of George Floyd. You'll see that. Google Tamir Rice. People imitating Tamir Rice being shot by the police. And you're going to see people acting out the Tamir Rice murder when he got shot. And those people ain't the color of me. But there's a group of people that's doing all of that. So my thing to those people that want to target our people or my people for feeling how they feel after something happened, go look at the things people have done when our people lost their lives and got injustice did to them and were wrongfully murdered or shot or whatever, and Google what people did teasing and imitating these people losing their life, and you will understand that we got some just as well as y'all got some. Those crazy people or wild people that would do something like that, well, we got some too. So, and it ain't their job to care about none of that. They gonna do some of the things that some of those people did that imitated George Floyd and Trayvon Martin. There's a group of us that would do the same thing too. So that's all I would have to say to them about that. So, you know what I mean? If you're gonna, if you could issue it, I'm sure you could take it. You know, and that's that with that. And real quick before I get up out of here, Nick Cannon did an interview the other day, and the guy said something that I literally been saying now for over 15 years. They just getting this shit. Like, bruh, I do this for real. I mean, I'm not one of the ones who make knowledge and information my foundation and that's all that I focus on, but that don't mean that that's not a solid foundation of mine. True enough, I don't just push the information and knowledge, but trust me, that don't mean that that's not what I have or that's not where I come from. I come from that. I have that, but I do other things, but I still put that in the format. You get what I'm saying? So Nick Cannon was on the interview and he said, my first time ever hearing him or any other celebrity say it, because I've been saying this and I was the first person I heard say that. I didn't get it from nobody, but I've been trying to tell people for years that time is man-made. Stop confusing time with God, or time is like really yours. Time is something that some people sat at a table and thought of. I don't think y'all be getting it with time. The real time is now. People sat at a table and came up with, we're gonna break down the daylight and the nightlight between times, and we're gonna call the beginning, when it started to get daylight, we're gonna call it 6 o'clock, and then later we're gonna call it 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock and noon. And this is something that people sat at a table and thought of. So stop getting intertwined with and confused with time, because it'll throw you off your focus of what you need to be doing now. See, everybody who think they got tomorrow to do things is too stuck on time, because you really basing your life off time. So you'll tell yourself, I can do that tomorrow. Well, tomorrow don't really exist. Only the now exists. Tomorrow is made up. Tomorrow is not promised. Like, and this is like easy information. Tomorrow is not yours. Like, for example, let's say a person buys, let's say a person's birthday is Friday, right? And they buy an outfit Wednesday, but they say, I'm not gonna put on this outfit till Friday. How do you know you're gonna make it to see Friday? Do you know there's stores where people was about to put on an outfit Friday or Thursday or on a birthday or on this special day and didn't live to get to put it on? Because tomorrow is not yours. Tomorrow is not promised. So the goal is to do the things that you want to do and do as much as you can with your now and with your time, and that you have the energy and the ability to do. Don't base it off this o'clock or that o'clock or this o'clock or tomorrow, because those are not promised. Those are not yours. Those are man-made. Your life is now. Your time is always now. 3 o'clock is made up. What's the difference between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock? If you walked outside and didn't have a watch, how would you be able to tell 2 o'clock from 3 o'clock? If you walked outside and didn't have a man-made watch on your hand, how would you be able to tell 9 o'clock from 10 o'clock? Your life is now. Time, the time is always now. Time is man-made. Days title in the days of the week is man-made. The naming months, the creation of months is man-made. A group of dudes sat at the table and came up with January, February, March, April, and May, right? A group of dudes came at the table and said, we're going to make every minute, we're going to make 60 seconds a minute, and we're going to make 60 minutes an hour, and we're going to make 24 hours a day, and we're going to make 7 days a week, and we're going to make 4 weeks equal a month, and we're going to make 12 months equal a year. And every year everybody turns an age older. Well, what if I was sitting at the table with them and said, I don't believe our people turn a year older every year. I believe y'all do that. I believe our people get older every 3 years, or every 4 years, or every 5 years. Because look at how y'all people look at 50, and look at how our people look at 50. Can't you tell they aging different? So why would you think that we need to convince ourselves that we get older every year just like y'all? We're not the same. Everybody is different. Everybody have different abilities and attributes to themselves about life, right? It ain't no mistake that if you take every person out of us like the NBA, would it be worth watching? I go by the name of DiGDemetrice. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here before I get turned up. Peace. Y'all take it easy out there. And don't forget, your time is always now. Hey Dig'em Networks on YouTube, DiGDemetrice on TikTok, DiGDemetrice on Instagram, DiGDemetrice on Facebook. Peace.